What's up guys, the Pempheads here and welcome back to another episode of the PES My Club Road to Glory. Today, as promised, we're going to get a live ranked game. But first of all, I just want to show you a little bit around the account, what I've done, where we're at. So in terms of the squad, I've been using as, you know, kind of like guided by a few of the PES guys. Been using my white balls for ranked simulation matches, which is why I've got so many gamer points. As you can see in the top right hand corner there, I've got 112,000 of those. And basically you just put your worst team together, you go into the online ranked simulation match right here. Once you get in there, you could just go and like let it play out basically and let it do its own thing. I've won a couple, I've drawn a couple, I generally lose. In fact, if we look at my last 20 results, it's all pretty bad. I don't know if, yeah, there you go. Ranked sim, 1-1 draw. Ranked sim, 1-0 loss. Ranked sim, 2-0 loss. Ranked sim, 2-1 win. Ranked sim, 1-0 loss. 2-1 loss. 1-0 loss. When was the last time it wasn't a ranked sim for me? My club competitions, I drew with Zaza Frank. Draw there, a 2-0 win there, and then a 1-0 loss in ranked sim again. So it's basically all ranked stuff, and then a 4-2 win in a ranked match. So I'm doing a lot of the ranked sim stuff, and basically the benefit of this is you run down the contracts of these white balls. Once they run out of contracts, you discard them. Who's got one contract left? He's got two. Right, so this guy's got two. So after two more games, I would convert him to an XP trainer because he'd be out of contract and it wouldn't be worth renewing him, because after every single ranked sim that you do, wait, why did I not do that? After every single ranked sim that you do, you get a scout. And I want to go and show you the scouts that we've got, because we've actually got like the capabilities to improve our score quite a bit. And as you can see here, I've got a whole bunch. Basically opened all my 1-star scouts just for the simple fact that I wanted to keep, I actually wanted to utilize and not have unfit players on my teams, my second squad. I wanted to make sure they're all fit, but I need to build a third squad to keep rotating the low-rated players as well. And then we've got our main squad, our first squad. This is a pretty good team. We've got obviously that Neymar, Mbappe, Mo Salah that we've upgraded to an 88, Ziyech, Glushakov, who's now a 74. I haven't actually put any XP trainers into him. That's just through natural attrition because he's level 4 now. We've got Lothar Matthäus there, 87 rated. My backline is terrible, and we don't really have anyone in the squad here, so let's go and have a look who we can put in. I don't want to put that lone guy in. Let's pop him in. I've got some alright players. Of course, we've got Beckham, Dybala, and I think that's Niang on the bench. Yeah, so Niang there, level 30 out of 57. He'll get up to like an 84, 85 in due course. David Beckham, of course, can only get up to level 32 experience, so he's not really useful for us. And then Dybala is very early on, so I do want to bring Dybala on or play Dybala, fit him into the team some way, somehow, going forward. So this is the team we're gonna use in our ranked game today. In terms of our XP trainers, we've got 10 left. I'm not really using them right now. I've been told to use them like on your best players and such, right? So for me, I wouldn't mind using it actually on Glushakov to improve him. But I basically like, actually now's a good time for him. 192 is the most I've seen. Oh, we got 256 there because it's an exact position match. I want to use the right XP trainer for the right position. I don't just want to burn these guys and waste them. So I can put him onto Glushakov, which will upgrade him to level 5. That doesn't take him to a 75 rated, but it did upgrade him a little bit, and he's only 20 experience away from upgrading again. So as I said, the 192s are the most I've seen. I don't mind using 192s on him and anything above, but the 144s and lower I don't really want to use. So he's now gone up to a level 9. He's still 74 rated, but he's up to a level 9 experience now. I'm sure he'll go up in due course as well. So I don't really want to waste these experienced trainers just yet. Once we've got multiple of them, because I am going to continually run sim matches to try and keep grinding up my gamer points and stuff. Once we've got 30, 40, 50, 80, 100 of them, we'll just do a video mass upgrading our players. And then in terms of our scouts, guys, let's have a look at what agents. I don't want to waste my points on agents. I haven't done and I won't do, even though my defense is pretty bad. In terms of scouts, I've got a lot of scouts available. Currently have 20 scouts. I've got five 4-star scouts, which are better to combine with other 4-star scouts, just so that you can get better players. Obviously, we can get up to 84 rated players. In terms of the other scouts that we've got, though, I actually don't know. I've got a few 1-stars here that we're going to open right now, just because I want the players. I want to hear your guys' opinions. Like, I can combine some 2-stars and 3-stars to guarantee myself, like, as high as sort of like 74, 75, 79 rated players even sometimes, because the 79 rated are obviously the silver balls. The gold balls come in at the 80 rated, which I believe is the 3-star scouts. So these ones aren't going to matter. I'm just going to skip through them. It's very unlikely we'll get anything other than a silver ball. Sorry, a white ball, not a silver ball. So there's another white ball, and that's 2 more players that we'll be able to pop into our our XP trainer and into our GP grinder. And then obviously that's going to be good news going forward. We get another white ball there. Now I did pick up a couple of decent players when I was opening some of the 1-stars before. Like I said, you can get some alright players, but now we've just got 3s and 4s left. And the 3-star players, for example, like if I go for just the right midfield forwards, we can get up to a 79, which I don't need right now because I have obviously Salah and such. But they will come in handy either for experience or, you know, if I could put together a good high-rated offline team, I'd actually start getting some wins in ranked sim and I might actually make more XP. So I don't know if I should risk this or if I should wait and combine it with, let's say, left foot and see what that does. So we've got a good chance of getting a 78 rated here. There's 51 other players. Now, there will obviously be quite a lot of low rated targets as well in here. Yeah, so we could get as low as a 57. There's only a few like in the 50s and 60s, and then we go up to the bronze balls very quickly, and then up to the silver balls. There's 8, 9, 10 silver balls available from about a 60 player pool. So we have an alright chance of getting a silver ball, but I want to, before I go into this, I'm not going to do this video, we'll do a whole video dedicated to this. I want to know what the kind of best combinations are to put together with the scouts to get the best out of them. So with that being said, guys, what is on right now? I don't know if is there a new tournament? No. So in terms of the Verscom challenge, I've completed 2 out of the 3, 1 out of the 2. I will complete this one in due course. We have nearly 500 days to complete this. It will just be a gold level 1 ball for us. I don't necessarily know if I care to complete this. I might just do it just to get myself a guaranteed silver ball. And then in terms of the online challenges, we have completed 2 of the 3. Of course, we've got the black ball, we've got the 50,000 GPO 5 matches, and then we get 1 here for the silver ball in a 1 vs 1. But again, I don't even know if I'm even going to care to do this because it just like a silver ball for me. Unless it came out as a high-rated defender, it wouldn't even make any difference, really. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go for a ranked match. Now, my ranking is not great. I think I'm about 430 or something like that. So we're just going to go and try and find a game straight away. So I'm actually at 511 down. I must have won a couple of games on the spin. And why we're playing this, so we're up against a guy with a 490 rating, which is, it's going to be a tough game. His last few records is win-loss, win-loss, draw. He has 1 Acclaim as well. I don't actually know what that is or what that means, but he has 1 anyway. If we look at our game plan, now I have sorted out my game plan a fair bit. I'm going to have to take off Kamara because he's a down arrow. This guy's got an insane team. This guy's got a considerably better team than me. His back line is incredible. His midfield is better. And yeah, we're going to have to take off Kamara. I'm going to play Lothar Matthäus in defence. And then we're going to put David Beckham in midfield just to get those up arrows on. Even Le Marchand is going to be bad at left back. But the reason why I'm doing this live game is because I kind of want you guys to tell me what I'm doing wrong, what obvious things I'm missing. Like I only learned yesterday that R1 is shield. I was told it was R2 and I couldn't get it right, and I wonder if it was R2 or is R2 for most people, but because I'm using FIFA controls it swaps it. But I only learned yesterday that R1 is shield. I don't really know the skill moves very well, but I know them a little bit. I only learned yesterday or the day before that, what else did I learn? That double tapping R2 gives you an acceleration boost into a direction. So if you've got the ball coming towards you and you double tap it away from a defender, you kind of like pop the ball away and then sprint towards it. It's the only way to really get away from like the defenders. Now, what I love about this is also the analysis. So I'm a possession short pass game. This guy is very counter-attack and very mixed passing. In terms of goals conceded, look, everybody's maximum goals conceded is always from through balls. This guy concedes 50% of his goals from through balls. I concede 42% of my goals from through balls. It's crazy. But here we go, nonetheless. So, of course, guys, any tips, any obvious tips? Obviously, you know, saying score more than the other guy. It's not really a tip that's going to help me. Defend better. That's not a tip that's going to help. If you've got any, like, hey, dude, like, you should use second man press more and cover the gaps, or you should play defensive, or you should have gone attacking, or you should change your game plan more often, or you should change your game plan less often, whatever it may be, let me know your, hey dude, do this is obvious kind of tips. Any dumb tips though, of course, not very welcome. So here we go. Of course, first and foremost, this is a much slower game than FIFA. I should have done the kickoff, the KSI kickoff glitch. This is a much slower game than FIFA. Like, I do find, like, see how he's not really trying to track me very well at all, not even really trying to track me at all. I don't really know how to make people run perfectly well just yet, but we have got in behind here. There's some space in the box. I'm not going to get there. The ball might fall to me, though. It does fall to me. I get the shot away, and that's surely going to be 1-0. It's off the post. Do I get a second goal? Oh, I can't believe I didn't score that. Oh, Mo Salah's hit the post from a yard or so out. That is very unlucky there, but we did well. So taking our time with the ball is obviously something that we've got to do here. Salah's away, though. We get the ball through to him as well. And this is where it's just a little bit different to FIFA. Like, you can't just like go ahead and sprint all the way through and expect to just, you know, dominate the game like that. You really do have to take your time. I want Salah to run there. That's one of the things I struggle with, is getting people in behind. I wanted Salah to do a bit better, a bit quicker there. We have got the ball here though. That's a shot, and that's going to go for a goalkeeper. So I need to train my brain for making players run forwards, and it's using the L1 right analog stick feature to make the player run forward, right? Is that a foul? Come on, ref. So I need to train my brain for that one. I know that one. But where I had the ball there with the player, on FIFA I would have done a scoop turn and had a shot, right? Or I would have done a skill move and got a low-driven shot across, basically. In PES, I did not know what to do there. Don't concede with my first attack. Here we go. And I don't know what to do there. Oh God, that's terrible. Oh God, that's terrible passing. I don't know. I'm so used to like passing the ball out of defence in FIFA. I mean, you can do it in PES, but you just got to be really careful with it. Just make him run forwards. Oh, maybe that's how I'm getting done with the through ball all the time, because I'm not getting enough through balls through. Here we go. That's too much on that one. But yeah, I literally just this game alone, I've kind of already taught myself how to make players run through, and it makes a massive difference just getting a player to run in behind, because I've been playing this game without having people running in behind, because of the fact that I didn't know, well, I knew how it worked, but I wasn't really utilising it to my benefit. See, we don't really want to. No, see, that's a bad. I need to put more power on that pass. I know that. I know sometimes when it's my fault, when it's my bad. I'm doing all right against this guy. Let's see if we can steal this ball back here. That's a great tackle. This bronze right back, by the way, for me, has actually been really good. Oh, that's poor pass. That's a poor pass from him though as well. So we're going to get our runner through. Is he onside or did he go offside? He went offside. I've got to stop forcing that chip through ball though, because this guy's also playing for. He's not even offside. He's on. It has to be a goal scoring part of the body that's offside, and it was his hand that was offside. You can't score with your hand, Konami. I don't know what game you've been playing or what football you've been. Oh God, that's a hell of a ball. It's going to run out of play. So because it's raining as well, it does make a little bit of a difference on the ball dynamics. I hate goal kicks, by the way. Goal kicks are just generally the worst. I concede a lot of goals from just not knowing what to do with goal kicks. So if you have any real cool tips on how to improve my goal kick techniques, it would be very much appreciated. Let's get this guy running forwards. That's very nice. Is that going to stay in? It is. We've got some nice space here. See, I would use a few more tricks and skills here with FIFA. Oh, maybe I should use the close dribbling a little bit more as well. I'm not using it enough. Yeah, I would use a few more tricks and skills and stuff there with FIFA. This guy's just too fast. Like, so he's double tapping the right trigger to get across there, and then the load cross as well was super overpowered. But you see there, like, because my defense is pretty poor and this guy's attack is great, even though pace is nowhere near as big a factor in this game as it is in Ultimate Team, he was still able to accelerate away from me there. So if I like do that, see, I can push the ball ahead there as well and actually get a little bit out. That was a nice little bit of control there. Let's get that guy going forwards. I want to try and like walk around his players really. That should be my ball. Very nice. I've generally dominated the play this game. I'm yet to I've actually had a clear-cut chance as well. I'm yet to like score the goal. Let's get that ball forwards a little bit there. Oh yeah, so he's through right in the middle. That's a great ball in. Some lovely 1-2. We've actually got a bit of space here. Cut it back. There's the shot. Is that going to creep in? It has crept in. Let's go. That's the dirtiest goal. But that was a nice play. Beckham with the goal. Using all of the tools to my advantage there. All of the techniques available. Lovely little 1-2s. Great little pass inside. Like I'm also told as well. So for those of you that may have already said it in the comment section or whatever, I'm also told that first time shots and first time passes are very overpowered. So oh god, man. See now I should be putting my game plan on. Let me just do that. Let me take my... oh, hold on. Am I going to win that? No. Am I going to win that? Not like this. Not like this. There we go. Get that out. There we go. There we go. All right, let me just run this forward. Oh, Le Marchand has no stamina at all. I didn't really check for stamina. That's a great ball forwards, though. Tried it with the skills. I didn't really have much available to me. I didn't really have anyone up the field. This guy's going to get in behind here, isn't he? I pulled my defender out. Somebody on my stream told me off for that as well. He's like, dude, you just pull your defenders way too much. That's good, D. That's a really good play. See, now I don't really know how to like capitalise off of this. Let's whip one in. It's actually a great ball. I was trying to dart inside him there. So half-time 1-0. We're doing all right, guys. We've dominated the game so far. We scored the goal. This guy hasn't really had much about him. I've had 66% possession, dominated passing, more interceptions and more tackles. In terms of my game plan, I think my whole game plan is actually all defensive. If we have a look at the preset tactics, if we have a look at the advanced instructions, yeah, defensive, swarm the box and deep line. I literally have everything defensive, and what I'm going to do, unless this guy scores, I'm gonna sit on park the bus. Basically, you know, PES it's a different game. It's a different world. Is PES? It's not like FIFA's more about, you know, capitalizing on mistakes and scoring as many goals as possible. Whereas I feel like PES is more about playing a game of football. Now, that's not to say that the gameplay is impeccable, because it absolutely isn't. There's many things wrong with PES gameplay. But I definitely think that he's going to win that, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, dangerous. We're going to get this. Yes, we are. He's going to be wildly offside. But I definitely think that there are some fun aspects to PES. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be playing it. You know, as I said a few times, I've really started to just learn PES and like PES and actually get involved. That's a good ball in, though. Oh, he's tried to bike it with Harry Kane. Crossing is so broken, especially to a Harry Kane. Maybe for me, I should be looking at getting some big players on there as well. So we've got a couple dudes on the outside here again. He's paused it. Be interesting to see what differences he makes, what he does. Another thing I love about that, I can also go into the pause menu. He's got a great bench as well. Look at that bench. Bobby Firmino, Insigne, Mane, Herrera, Ziyech, Christensen, and Butland. My back line is terrible compared to his. My midfield is also a little bit underrated compared to his. You know, he's got Eriksen and Koke and Gerson. I've only got Ziyech. His attack is great. He's got a 90 Bamba, so he's obviously upgraded him a lot. Harry Kane and Julian Draxler. I'd say my attack is better than his, and that's probably where I kind of like ahead of him, and it has ultimately proven to be effective. Here we go. Let's try and get some passing moves going. See, I get lost sometimes when they hard press like that. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh god. I tried to slow dribble and I've ended up slow dribbling it straight into him. That's a great challenge. Let's go with Salah. He's got a little bit of space up there. This is beautiful. I tried to do a roulette there. A cheeky roulette would have been phenomenal through there. No, 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 no. Good save. Good save. He didn't deserve that. That is one of my biggest gripes with this game. It's so many times, like the players are so lethargic, and it might be because they're bad players, because they've got bad defenders, but the players are so lethargic that you end up like getting possession and then losing possession in stupidly dangerous areas. And I don't like it. It's happened way too many times, and it's really annoying. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can get away with Neymar here. Oh, I tried to accelerate past him, but he's read it very, very well. That could be my ball. No, David Beckham not on that. I've got a nice... that's bad pass from me. That could be my ball as well. There we go. Right, slow it down. Slow it down. We can walk it around this guy here. He's pressing really, really hard to try and get a ball. Lovely bit of work there. Really nice. Really, really nice work there. Step inside. See, I make it too easy in those situations again. I want to know how to better myself there. You know, I've kind of like, I've used the not the no touch dribbling per se. That's a great ball. Not the no touch dribbling, for example, but what a save! It was the like the close control. I've used close control to kind of like drop a shoulder and get around him, and I just keep turning into people all the time. This guy is all of a sudden putting some heat on me. Maybe going defensive isn't the way forwards, because since I've gone defensive, this guy has actually started to put way loads of pressure on me. So let me get it back up to balanced and push my team out and see if we can get through. Here we go. We're actually through with Neymar straight away. We're in behind here. There's that low-driven cross. I should have done better with that. That was poor from me. I did read that there, but couldn't quite get anything. Yeah, it's already I can feel the benefits of not being on super defensive. Salah's through in the middle there as well. Can we get a goal here? Mo Salah, great goal. Absolutely great goal. Beautiful through ball through to Salah. Controlled myself there as well. Slowed right down and got way closer. And that's one of the things, again, that I've experienced through PES. In FIFA, you can take shots from the edge of the box. You can take shots from, like, you know, 10, 12, 14 yards out, because it's just like here. Watch, I can get kind of like right close in. In FIFA, I would have already taken a shot and I probably would have scored. In PES, you have to be like far more cute with how you take your chances. You know, like you can't rush the shots. You can't be sprinting when taking the shots. You'll lose a lot of accuracy. We're through again here. And that is Neymar through. He's brought his keeper out that time, though. I should have saw that. 10 minutes to go, though, guys. We're actually in a great spot here. He hasn't gone like attacking or anything. He's got the same game plan. He hasn't changed that in any way. So that's good news for us. But we seem to be carving over more spaces, which means he's probably using press and second man press at the same time, leaving silly amounts of gaps. Now, we've had to work really hard for this win. Well, we haven't won yet. 10 minutes to go. We've had to work really hard so far, just because wait, what's the jump? X? Is it X? I think it is. That's a good shot, that is. Woof, just wide. Yeah, we had to work really well hard, because even though we've dominated the game, he had a spell of pressure. After I went 1-0 up and I went, well, after half time when I went part of the bus, or ultra defensive, or however we're gonna call it, we've got some space up there. He started putting a bit of pressure on me, and just changing that just changed everything for me, really. So he's going to back off me here, so I'm just going to sprint forward with this one. There's that burst through. Now, sadly, I bursted through into his defender, so that wasn't a smart choice. It's become a bit too readable. I definitely think I've been playing way better. See, that was me bringing out my players there as well. The chip shots are very, very broken in this game, and he's back in it at 2-1. That's my fault for second man pressing the defender. Didn't need to do it, and now he's paused it. So, oh, he's unpaused it, never mind. So let's see if we get the KSI kickoff glitch on him here. Mbappe, clean through on goal. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it by a hair. Oh, this guy's gone ultra attacking now. So I want to kind of, actually just kind of want to like see the ball out. There you go, Salah's through again. There's no rush here. I'm not going to be, this guy's team is like way up the field. There's absolutely no reason for me to give the ball away needlessly here, because if he does counter me, I'll be very upset. Got the ball here with Neymar though. Oh, nearly with Neymar. That should be enough to be the game. Lovely. I had to work hard for that. I nearly gave it away at the end there, guys, with that gifted goal to Julian Draxler. Silly defending from me on that one. I take full responsibility for that. But that was a hard, tough fought victory. And I actually think, contrary to FIFA, in FIFA, attack is my strong point. I feel like in PES, attack is my weak point. I don't understand the attacking mechanics even close to well enough to say that I'm confident I'll win games, because I'm absolutely not confident I'll win games. However, that was a good win against a guy with a good score. We get Manas goes up, Glushakov goes up another one. Salah went up to level 18. Beckham next level in 18. Oh wait, did anyone actually go up? No, they didn't. Oh no, yeah, Manas went up. So he's gone up to 70 ball control, level 13 now. You've reached the end of the rookie period. Your rating has earned you greater acclaim. There we go. So I gained 10 ranks for that, or 10 ELO points or whatever. And then we have the weekly PES League. In the weekly PES League, you compete for ranking against users at a similar level. Rankings reset weekly, so reach as high a ranking as you can to earn the best rewards. Let us participate. We will participate in there. Any future ranked games we'll play will count towards their rankings. So we're now in kind of the PES League. We also get 6,700 game points for that, which is great. Obviously, the win of the day, the team strength bonus, and the match rank bonus was a nice little rank. We get a 1-star scout, which is terrible, but that'll be another white ball to go into our offline stuff. We've got Jurgen Klopp, that we will get him renewed his contract. We've still got 17 games left with him as well anyway, so that's not a problem. And now Lothar Matthäus needs to have his contract renewed. I actually don't want to renew it right now. I want to go and use the contract thing that's there. I don't know what it is. I've never used it before, so I want to go and have a look at what it does and how it works. Contract renewal ticket. Yes. So we renewed that. That's the first time I've done that. And he gets 10. So it's 10 games for free, essentially. So that's not bad. So that's my team right now. So the grind for me at the moment, guys, is going to be to continue to grind ranked sim and get these defenders up, and hopefully get some luck in some team of the week next week or something like that, so that we can actually improve this backline massively. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.